Don't be frightened by the size. It comes with some special packaging. This is a junk journal and it is called Stitched. It is a box set of 4 journals. Each journal is 8.5 inches high, 5 inches wide. It's 184 pages total. And the reason that this package is large is because it needed a way to be held together. And I needed a way to incorporate something that I thought was going to go somewhere else in it, but it didn't work out that way. Don't you love brown paper packages tied up with strings? I just had to say that. And here it is. This is Stitched. Like I said, it is a box set. This is cross stitch on paper with the little leather stitched label. This is a suede covered box, lined on the inside with paper and lace. And inside are the 4 journals tied up with this Tim Holtz tape measure. So let's go through them. When you pull it out, it looks like a crazy mess, just like a sewing box sometimes does. This journal has references to all kinds of stitching, like cross stitch, knitting, sewing, weaving, crochet, lots of different things. So here are the 4 journals. Let's go through them. Here's the first one. Has this little bulldog clip with this safety pin strip that I added little teeny tiny pins to. You open it up. The bulldog clip is helping to hide this secret journaling spot. This flips up. You have papers here. Lots of little tuck spots and journaling places. Oops, wrong direction. Lots of bits and bobs of lace and stamping. Little journaling spots again. Little jewels on the paper clips with a little sewing machine. I've used a lot of lace, a lot of pattern paper. Definition of a sewing machine with a little picture from an old dictionary. Another interesting page, double pocket with some goodies in there. Attached to mulberry paper. That's so pretty. That coffee dyed so well. Journaling spots. I used that pattern paper as a background, as a filler. I was so excited to get to use so much of it. This is an old envelope. It was 1 cent postage. Very, very cool. And it is a tuck spot with the cross stitch embroidery directions. You can write on both sides. You could embroider it. Little bonus. Lots and lots of stitching in this journal, of course, because it's called Stitched. More journaling spots, little tags. This has lace. These little pockets are made out of the color catching sheets that you put into the washer, with 4 tuck spots on this page, all of them filled with little goodies and stuff, all the way even to the top one. More of that embroidery pattern paper. Another journaling spot with another little bob with thread. This comes off. And this opens completely up for more journaling spots. And then you put this back on and it holds it safely together. More tuck spots, a little flap. This little frame, you could stick a little picture in there if you'd like. A little bulb pin with buttons attached to the bottom of here. Some more writing spots. Stamping. More of that pattern paper. I love the way it feels when it's fastened to when it's glued to the other paper. This is more of that mulberry paper. Another little journaling spot that this can cover up so you can keep it a little bit secret if you like. Another pocket, some more journaling pages. And a pocket in the back with some more coffee dyed papers. That's the first one. Here's the second one, more of that embroidery cross-stitch paper. And the pattern paper with some journaling spots. Paper clip with the needle. It's not a sharp needle, so it's not dangerous. With a little definition and a little thimble. Journaling cards with a little tuck spot there. More tuck spots, more journaling spaces. Pages from an old book about American handicrafts. Another little journaling spot. Some of the pages have reinforced edges because when I coffee dyed them, they got a little weak, and so I covered up the little cracks and tears to give it a little more support. Some of the pattern pages. More journaling spots. This is a woven lace, and here is a page from an old encyclopedia talking about weaving. Tuck spot for that coffee dyed paper. Little bits from a curtain that I bought just for that lace. Here's a bookmark with a journaling spot. The bookmark has a paper clip, so it extends on both sides. A little ruffle with this old ad for a pattern. Another pattern pocket with some journaling pages inside. Some tags that have the different embroidery stitches from the pattern, along with a button on a bulb pin tucked into this little pocket down here. Another tuck spot. And a pocket there to put some secret papers in. Another piece of that journaling page. Another paper clip, this one with the buttons, and it's got the hidden clip that you can just slide over the page. If you aim correctly. Oh my goodness, there we go. More journaling spots. A page with lace attached to it. And again, that color catcher sheet that you put into the washer, stamped with journaling cards in there. And more of that pattern paper. Number 3 starts off with the inside of the pattern paper. I thought that was really cute with those children. Tuck spots and cards embellished with buttons. Another pattern envelope that I've made a tuck spot out of with a journaling card. More lace page tabs. I coffee dyed the buttons on top of this paper and it left that cute little print. This is from a book from 1897, and it's all about a spinning wheel. Another tuck spot here, and here, and here, with some lace added. Mulberry paper with different collage items on it. Napkin applique there. More journaling spots. This is an envelope has a little card in it, all with the doily print on it. More corner tuck spots and tags, little scissors and buttons. Another journaling card with tags in it, 1, 2, 3. A lace pocket with cross-stitch directions in it. Space for journaling on the back. And this cute little paper clip with this old crocheted button. Thought that was adorable. Just slides right in. More napkin applique, a hidden journaling spot with this curtain that I bought for this edging and some little pieces of lace. More journaling pages and more journaling spots. This is an envelope that has a little coloring page in it attached. More journaling cards under this belly band. Lots and lots of stitching. You can see another belly band with some journaling cards. More journaling paper in that pocket. A little pocket made by the doily with some cards. And another card over here. And that's on vellum. And then another tuck spot with some doilies, the end of a spool of quilting thread. And one last tuck spot with this beautiful lace back here. And then the last one in this set has this cute little collage on a string. Here, held on with a bulldog clip. More journaling space or directions for embroidery. This lovely little collage flag pin. I really like this paper clip. And this is a flip out made from the pattern piece. You can journal in there. I've reinforced it by using, between the paper and the pattern paper, I added a sheet of fabric softener. A fabric softener sheet, a used one, to reinforce it and make it a little stronger. This little tag was right there. More journaling space. This is fancy work, and so I did a little fancy work up here. That's hand embroidered, hand whatever, hand sewn. Lots and lots of journaling spots, lots and lots of stitches. Another card, pattern instructions. I love this lace. I used it a lot. Some more paper and some more journaling cards there. Another little bit there. Journaling cards, more journaling space. I love that this little guy is painting her portrait, and this page is talking about early portraiture from the American Handicrafts book that I took some other pages from. More journaling cards. More paper lined with the pattern paper. 2 pockets. Well, it's actually 1 pocket. It just looks like 2 pockets with a little piece of wool there because we have the wool definition. Bits of lace, a little bit of music paper. There's lots of journaling space, little journaling cards there. A little button tag with a bulb pin embellishment on it. A little bit of weaving instruction. Pattern paper ruffles with old buttons, and that holds more paper to write on. With the little thumb cut out on this side so it's easier to get in and out, unless you're trying to make a video. This is the color catcher paper again. I don't recall the brand name. It just catches the colors with some writing paper, writing ledger in there. A little bit of the pattern for the embroidery. More writing spaces, another journal spot with eyelet lace and a button, more of the button print coffee dyed paper. This is a pocket from the other side of that pattern. It's still lined. If you want to undo the stitching and write in there, you can. But you also have this whole sheet of that pretty rose. And you can write all over the back side of it. And then one last tuck spot for some papers and some journal cards with some seam binding ribbon attached. And that is the stitched box set. Thank you. Have a lovely day.